Gabriel. We're going to do a review of the Neural DSP Gojira. Okay, so the long-awaited video I wanted to do of Gojira. I never listened to this band. I didn't even know it was a band when I saw it. I thought it was some joke like Godzilla or something, Gojira. And I saw the demo of it on YouTube with Neural DSP. They were showing this amp. I thought, well, sounds crazy good, you know. And then I found out it was a band, and I was like, go figure, you know. This guy's really good, really talented band, and they're from France, and one of my favorite countries, by the way. Okay, so long story short, let's talk about the interface. The interface and Neural DSP are basically very similar. You've got your navigation list on top, you know, pitch effects, pre-effects, amp, cabs, EQ, and post effects. Unlike the 14 Cali or the Mesa Boogie, which already had pitch, this is now Gojira X with pitch, and the 14 Cali doesn't have it yet. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't download it latest. I should take a look. Maybe it's uploaded by now. But anyway, long story short here, you got your own menu, which is Logic up here if you use Logic, and we'll go through all the interface as it is. Okay, the input, the gate, where you can actually even just shut it off. The transpose is here, the mono stereo. There's no width range like the Mesa Boogie or, you know. And of course your actual menu here, and the doubler and the output. Okay. And this is the amp. So these are the first things you see, and then you see the cabs on the bottom. You can flip between the types of amps and cabs, okay? But let's go through the effects. You got a pitch effects here, fatso and octaver, which is pretty interesting if you want to add stuff. If Daryl Dimebag was alive, I believe he would have had something with Neural DSP, because they basically would have covered all the crazy stuff that he does with the whammy. And then you have the overdrive section. Okay. So you got an overdrive, you have a distortion, a phaser, and a chorus pedal, which is kind of cool. This is before the amp. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Of course, you got the amp. Get away. So basically, the Gojira is based on a Eddie Van Halen 5150. Okay. And you got some Fender twin style cleans. The 5150 has a crunch. Then you have the Peavey 5150 and the 5153. It's based a lot of stuff around this. The boost pedal is a Maxon 808 overdrive. I think it's asymmetrical, and a TS9 or TS9. What ChatGPT is telling me it found out there. Alright, so the Ibanez Tube Screamer. There's the other harmonizer is based on the Electro Harmonix PLG and the Digitech Whammy. That's why I mentioned Dimebag before. So they're based on this. The 14 Zool. And there's a MXR style or Mesa Boogie style 10-band EQ involved in here. Okay, and Joe Duplantier is the guy, you know, he's the main dude in Gojira. He's the singer and guitar player. They're a very tight band. I mean, they got their stuff together. They're you know, when you got a band, like I saw some of their videos online, I was curious after finding the sim. I I was glad to see a band from France with that much energy, you know. People are a little bit laid back unless they get pissed off about something, and then you hear something, you know. And to get to this interface, so we can finish it, okay? You have 3 different amps in the interface here. And as I mentioned before, 5150, 5153, and some clean amps like Fenders and stuff. Then you have your cab section, and all of them match just like the Mesa Boogie and the 14 Cali. And then of course your 10-band EQ, which is based on an MXR. And of course you have the delay and verb again. All the little Lexicon PCM 70, Stritone Big Sky, the Shimber Ambient stuff, and but this sim, I had the Omega and I got rid of it because this sim could do what the Omega did. I didn't see any point keeping the Omega because I had that, the 5150. I have this is very, very good Peavey to the next level kind of version of it. With just the sim, you can write tight, heavy stuff, reggae, jazz, fusion, ambient, you know. you can do a lot. And it's based around the 5150, and you know, you basically can do a lot with this sim. So it's a very versatile sim. This is my conclusion. I own it, you know, I bought it and everything, and I have it as my boutique collection. I don't have real lamps like this. It's a nightmare having real lamps and the noise and wires. Anyway, but I do want, you know, the best stuff, and I have this sim of all the Neural DSP sims that I have. It covers basically all the tones for high gain, stuff like that. That's what the Cali covers, British style. This covers more of the Peavey-style. And the Mace, you have the Mace Boogie and Boogie style. So you've got a really nice collection of stuff with the sim. And would I recommend it? Yeah, if you're into Pantera, for example, this might be a good solution because you can automate the whammy. And you could do stuff with an expression pedal, which I use a lot. And it's very easy to set up. And once you got that going, you're off to the races. You can, use it with a Cortex, of course, if you want a Cortex. But basically, yeah, it's a great sim. I do recommend it. If you can, it could be your main sim, because you can dial in things. You can have a unique tone. So I hope you liked the review, and check out other reviews again. While you're here, feel free to check out some of the electroform jewelry by myself and Mia. We also have an Etsy shop, and go ahead and do all that stuff like subscribe and follow us. We hope to see you again in the future.